Historically, it is not out of context that Nigeria had a civil war with Biafran people. However, have you ever wondered why after over 50 years, the Nigerian government still refused to fully acknowledge the atrocities committed during the Biafran war? Why there is no official day to remember over 3 million Igbos, mostly women and children, who died from the bombings, starvation and massacre? Why is it so much difficult for the Nigerian government to acknowledge such, to remember that is something that needs to be done, that those people that lost their life during the war, that their lives also matters? Let's break this down. Between 1967 and 1970, Nigeria fought a brutal civil war against the secessionist state of Biafra, led by the eastern region, largely the Igbo ethnic group, under Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. But this wasn't just war, it became a humanitarian disaster.
The terrible starvation of last
relief efforts were blocked. Children starved to death in what many global observers, including historians and diplomats, have labeled genocide. But still, till this day, the Nigerian government has never used the word genocide, nor offered a formal apology to the citizens of Nigeria of Igbo descent. Why the silence? Why this denial? Because to acknowledge it would mean confronting deep state guilt. It will also open doors to demand for justice, compensation and restructuring. And many in power fear that such recognition would reignite calls for secession or expose military and political leaders to international scrutiny. Let's not forget that recently IBB President Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, former military president of Nigeria, came out to declare, make it openly, what happened during the war. It was not the fault of the Igbos. The coup that led to the fight was not an Igbo coup. He exonerated the Igbo people. Nigerian government, we are still waiting whether they are working in line to restructure or to restore the interest, the relationship between the Nigeria entirely and the Igbos. Reconciliation without truth is just silence in disguise. When you want to truly reconcile, you must come out clean, completely clean. There is no need for reservation, need for national recognition. Germany remembers the Holocaust. Rwanda honors its genocide victims. South Africa faced its apartheid past. Why can't Nigeria set a day aside, even one day, to acknowledge, to remember the people that died, including innocent women and children? Is Igbo blood not Nigerian enough to be mourned? If Nigeria truly wants unity, it must start with truth. Acknowledging the past is not a threat, it's a pathway to healing. Let's demand remembrance, because no nation can move forward by burying its historical past. History cannot be buried, it cannot be forgotten. Irrespective of the nature, it can never be completely obliterated. History is there to teach us what happened in the past. Never again Igbo genocide. We cannot just pretend it never happened. It is an indelible mark. It's something that can never be erased. From our mindset, it happened and it happened. It remains there, though it remains in the past. But the act of acknowledging that this thing truly happened and giving respect to innocent women and children that lost their life during this atrocious war between the Igbos and the Nigerian government will give the Igbos a little bit of sense of succor to understand at least that their blood really matters. I am saying this not because they will do it. I'm saying it because there is need for such to be done. The unity is pretentious unity, because it seems that the people from the Igbo land, their blood does not matter, their life does not count. They are treated as lesser citizens in a country where they call their own home. I don't know what you think about it. I would like you to share your own thoughts, share your views in the comment section. If you think that it is right to obliterate our historical context, it is our part. This is our bag and baggages that we can never do away with. It remains undetachable in as much as Nigerian Igbo history is concerned. Thank you so much and God bless you. Please share the video for other people to see it. God bless.